The given question is a medium difficulty GRE quantitative reasoning sample question. This GRE practice question is a problem solving question. So you'll have a question followed by 5 answer options. This is from the topic rates, focuses on the idea speed, distance and time. The core concept tested in this question is basically the relationship between distance, speed and time. Distance is equal to speed times time. That's a primary idea that is required to solve this question. Ron, Sid and Tom plan to leave city A in 3 cars toward a farmhouse along the same route. So when you read this, it should quickly tell you that all 3 of them are traveling in 3 different cars, starting from the same point to the same destination along the same route, which means that the distances for Ron, Sid and Tom for all 3 people is going to be the same. Ron travels at 50 miles per hour, Sid travels at 60 miles per hour. Speeds are different, that's given to us. Sid leaves 2 hours after Ron and they reach the farmhouse at the same time. Sid is traveling faster than Ron, that's evident. Leaves 2 hours later, they reach the farmhouse at the same time. If Tom plans to drive at 80 miles per hour, how long after Sid should Tom leave city A if Tom wishes to reach the farmhouse at the same time as Ron and Sid do? So all of them want to be at the farmhouse at the same time. They want to reach there at the same time. The starting times are different. The earliest person to leave is Ron, then it is Sid, and finally it is Tom because their speeds are also in that order. Ron is traveling at 50 miles per hour, Sid at 60 miles per hour, Tom at 80 miles per hour. They're reaching at the same time. We know one key data for all of these things is that because they're traveling from the same place to the same destination along the same route, the distance traveled by all 3, Ron, Sid and Tom, from A to the farmhouse is exactly the same. How do we compute the distance? Distance is equal to speed times time. I'm going to assume only one variable. I'm going to assign a variable for the time taken by Ron, the slowest of the person, to travel from city A to the farmhouse. Let's say that is equal to t hours. So what's the distance traveled by Ron? Distance is equal to speed times time. Speed at which Ron is traveling is 50 miles per hour. And we have said that Ron is taking t hours to reach that place. So 50 miles per hour into t hours will give us an answer which is equal to 50 t miles. This is the distance traveled by Ron to reach the destination, which is a farmhouse. Let's check out how long does Sid take to cover this distance. Let's say Ron left at, let's say, 6 a.m. and reaches the destination, just picking some numbers for our help, reaches the destination at 12 noon, which means that the time traveled by Ron is equal to 6 hours. If that is the case, this is not the answer, we're just assuming some number to help us figure this out. Sid leaves 2 hours later, which means Sid is going to leave at 8 a.m., reaches the destination at the same time. So for how long did Sid travel? Sid travels only for 4 hours. Because Sid left 2 hours later, the duration of travel for Sid is going to be 2 hours lesser. So Sid, if Ron took t hours, Sid is going to take 2 hours lesser to cover this distance, which is t minus 2 hours to reach the destination. So what's the distance traveled by Sid? Speed at which Sid is traveling into the time taken by Sid. Speed at which Sid is traveling is 60. Time taken by Sid is equal to t minus 2. This is in miles per hour, this is in hours. So distance covered by Sid is also in terms of miles, but that number is 60 times t minus 2. Quickly summarize it in a printed form. Distance traveled by Ron is 50 t. Time taken by Ron is t hours. When it comes to Sid, because he leaves 2 hours later and reaches at the same time as Ron does, his time of travel is t minus 2 hours. So the distance traveled by Sid is equal to speed of Sid into time taken by Sid, which is 60 times t minus 2. We started this by the key inference that the distance traveled by Ron is equal to distance traveled by Sid is equal to distance traveled by Tom. We computed distance traveled by Ron and Sid, which are equations 1 and 2. Let's equate the two. We have only one variable in this equation. So let's solve this to compute t. Expand the right hand side. So 50t is equal to 60t minus 120. Take the 120 to the left hand side. We'll get 10t on the right hand side. T is equal to 120 upon 10, which is equal to 12. The unit for t is number of hours. So 12 hours is the value for t. What is t actually? T is the time taken by Ron to reach his destination, which is travel from city A to the farmhouse. So time taken by Ron, I'll write it as time taken by Ron is equal to 12 hours. Now let's start one thing by computing the time taken by Tom to reach the destination. Then let's figure out how long after Sid has left can Tom leave this city so that they reach the farmhouse at the same time. So that to compute the time taken by Tom, we need the distance that Tom is traveling. Distance traveled by all three of them are the same. Distance is equal to either this value or this value. So distance is equal to 50 times 12, which is equal to 600 miles. So time taken by Tom will be equal to the distance divided by speed at which Tom is traveling. Distance is equal to 600 miles. The speed at which Tom is traveling is equal to 80 miles per hour. So Tom will reach the farmhouse in 7.5 hours. Let's list down all the times, right? Ron, the time taken, we have found it to be equal to 12 hours. Sid, the time taken is t minus 2 hours. If t is equal to 12, then Sid is going to take 12 minus 2, which is equal to 10 hours. We computed the time taken by Tom, which is equal to 7.5 hours. So Tom covers this entire distance 2.5 hours lesser than Sid takes to cover this distance. So Tom can leave city A 2.5 hours later than Sid does. Quickly look at the answer options. Realize that 2.5 hours is not an answer option. The answer options has some numbers in hours and some in minutes. Let's compute this in its equivalent minutes and check out whether that answer matches. 2.5 hours is equal to 2.5 times 60, which is equal to 150 minutes. So 150 minutes after Sid, Tom can leave city A and all three of them will be at the farmhouse at the same time. Quickly summarize this entire thing in a printed form. Solving this equation, getting the value of t to be equal to 12 hours. Using that, we are finding out the distance traveled because we're equating the distances. So 50 times 12, 600 miles is the distance from A to the farmhouse. This is a distance that Ron, Sid and Tom, all three of them are going to travel. Let's compute how long does Tom take to cover the 600 miles. He's traveling at 80 miles per hour, so he's going to take 7.5 hours to cover it. We know Ron took 12 hours. Sid takes 2 hours lesser than Ron, which means Sid is going to take only 10 hours to reach this place. We found out that Tom takes 7.5 hours. So Tom takes 2.5 hours lesser than Sid to cover this distance. So Tom can leave city A 2.5 hours or 150 minutes after Sid leaves. Choice D is the correct answer to this question. Before you leave, I want you to do two things. One, sign up as a trial user at wzko.in/quant. The URL is there on the screen. This is a GRE online quant course, the most comprehensive course you will get. You can sign up either on the web using Google Chrome browser, or you can download our Android or iOS app and get started. It takes all of 5 minutes and 3 steps to get started. Start with the free topics. Start with statistics, averages, and a few lessons in data interpretation. Build momentum into your GRE quant preparation. Once you've got the momentum and you find that this teaching methodology helps you prepare for the GRE, you can pay and access the remaining topics behind the paywall. Second thing I want you to do is subscribe to this channel, youtube.com/VizAkoGRE, and turn on notifications. If you have friends or classmates preparing for the GRE, let them know about this channel and this online course. Until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay motivated.